Hi, my name is Kafui Day, and my guest is an artist, jewelry designer, and an actress, and a lot more. Who is she? You'll find out in a moment after I remind you that if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, now is a good time to do it. I've checked the back end, and only 15%, that's 1/5, of you who watch are subscribed. Let's push it up so that more content comes your way when you subscribe and hit the notification. Abbla Unique, hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, Mr. Day.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
One rule, just call me Kafui.
Okay.
We are good?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good, Kafui.
Okay, so on this show, we like to go all the way back and come to the present and maybe explore the future. So let's go all the way back. What is your earliest memory as a person, human being?
Oh, my earliest memory was my clap back. I was maybe 4 years old or 5. I was on my way to school. And, well, usually people would stare, you know. But this particular day, there was a guy selling charcoal. Like he was mounting the charcoal, putting it in the container. And then he kept staring at me to the point where, one of the stuff fell over. And I asked him, haven't you ever seen a white person in a charcoal market? So it was, it does not hold the same, funny moment in English, but for a child saying that in Ewe,
Let me hear it in the That's it. So musical, man. And look at Oglo. What did he say?
What can he say? He stopped staring. Everyone on the street started laughing.
Like an adult?
Yes. Yes, this was an adult. Yeah.
Does it get easier? I mean, did you get used to people staring at you?
Yes.
You're used to it now?
Yes.
Because you're living with albinism.
Yes, I am.
And how do you get used to it?
Well, eventually you understand that you're always going to stick out. And people are always going to stare. You can't always understand what's behind the stare, though. Some people are admiring you. Some are scared. Some are wondering plainly what you are. Some are judging, as one does, Some are worried because they've heard all sorts of stories and they are just like, is this person supposed to be outside? There's so many different things that over the years you just find out that, you know what, people are always going to stare because they will never really fully understand. Yeah.
Let's talk about fear and worry. Why are people scared of people with albinism?
First of all, usually or generally, people would be scared of what they don't understand or what they don't know. Over the years, I've done a lot of not just advocacy, but education when it comes to people with albinism and the albinism condition in itself, because some change has been made through education, some has been made through just personal experience. People are really scared of what they don't understand. Mostly that's just it, because there's been times where you would see the instant change in someone's approach or the way they relate to you.
Give me an example that happened to you.
Okay, so first year in the boarding house, there was a lot of people who could not approach me or mingle with me, or even mingle with the people who were mingling with me, because they were like, yeah, there's just something about her, because they've been told from home that people with albinism are weird, they don't die, they are so fragile. If you touch them, they just fall apart. There's been so much that there's been so much misinformation generally about people with albinism. So a lot of my mates at the time did not really know what to do with this. We are all children at that time, early teenagers. Those who would, their fear and I suppose their misunderstanding of who I was drove them to, I suppose, bully me because they couldn't be nice, I suppose, just because. And it's not just in school, but I think that's also something that just drives bullies in general. They just can't pin what it is about you that you get everybody's attention. I don't seek it out, but people are just going to stare. People are just going to give me their attention because they wonder what it is that I am.
Today, people stare at you.
Yes. They stared yesterday, they would stare every time that they see me.
You say bullying. What is your experience of bullying?
Just the general, first of all, the name calling, the shunning, the
They shun you.
oh yeah, grade school, primary, junior high. In senior high, it started changing because once people are growing, they are becoming educated.
So what, in primary school, what, nobody wants to sit next to you? How does it?
Not
How did it work?
necessarily, but I mean, in primary, everybody's sitting beside each other. We were in the
Those combination
in
desks.
the combination.
So
desk.
who was your like your companion? Was that person scared of you?
No,
He wasn't.
No, definitely. Nobody will be forced to associate themselves with me. Even I never encouraged that kind of thing. I knew from like a rather young age that okay, some people liked it, some people didn't know what to do with it. So I learned to gravitate towards the people that liked it. And the thing is, even with the people who liked it or understood it or didn't mind it, you don't want to expect advocacy from people. Some people are like, okay, I don't have an issue with you, but I'm not going to be trying to defend you or like trying to convince people that there's nothing wrong with you. They can clearly see that there's nothing wrong with you. I don't think there's anything wrong with you. So some people just don't mind. Some people don't know, so they don't mind, and they are curious to learn. And the more they learn, some become fascinated, some become just, it becomes demystified. Yeah.
Talking of demystification, what are some of the myths that you've heard that just kind of freak you out?
We don't use the washroom on Thursdays or Sundays. I've heard the Sunday one, I've heard the Thursday one.
We're recording this on Thursday. You use the washroom.
I did. And I'm here.
So that one.
So there's that. There is the we don't die. We just kind of either evaporate into thin air.
Poof, like that, you're
just
gone.
Like that. When your time of death comes, you're just gone. Yeah, which is actually a very dangerous, thing to be telling people, because then nobody looks into disappearance of people with albinism.
Exactly.
Which is, an issue on its own. Yes.
Other myths?
Sorry?
Other myths that you want to shatter? Or that you
Yeah,
heard
I want to shut it all down, because the moment we start mystifying people and saying things like, oh, they just disappear when it's time of their death, people are like, okay, we don't really care. You don't die the same way we do. People start feeling like maybe you don't even feel pain the way we do, but we're human. I promise you, we do experience pain on every level that there is to experience.
Because in some countries, they actually hunt down people with albinism.
Exactly. So imagine in your household as a melanated person, your entire family, there is no persons with albinism. And, all you've heard all your life is that people with albinism just disappear, right? And maybe you don't even have a thing against them. You go into the world, you experience one, and then one day they just stop turning up. You're not going to seek out your friend. You're not going to check. You're just going to be like, oh, maybe she did the number 2 on a Thursday.
And she's gone.
And she's gone.
It's an alibi for people who would like to eliminate people who live with albinism.
You understand? And it's so embedded, it's almost tradition.
How do you see yourself?
As any human being would. I'm alive. I wake up and face my troubles and happinesses like everyone else. And when it's nighttime, I go to sleep, wake up, and do it all over.
When you were growing up, when did you realize that people were treating you differently?
I would say it's in school, really. Because everywhere else, I had family with me or an adult or someone. So the most people would do is stare. you know. Um, my mother told me stories of when even I was a baby and maybe she was sharing transportation. There are people who would turn and look at your baby. Usually they would, oh, cute baby. In my case, it was two responses. It was either, oh, is that a doll?
What?
Yeah, because when I was younger, I did look like the doll. I did look
Cute, dainty
very
features.
cute, very chubby. My hair was insanely blonde. Yeah. So I did look like one, but who would be cradling a doll? Who would put a doll on their back? You know, I mean, I know in African tradition, there are the traditions where when women lose children, there is a doll of them, but that's clearly a stick figure doll, something that was shaped to represent, the deceased. But in my case,
You're
this
alive,
is
man.
this is quite, alive. So even if it does look like a doll, you can see it move, breathe, and but people are just, I suppose, jerks sometimes.
I agree. Have you had a chance to talk to your mom about how she lived through this experience of having a child with albinism?
um,
What it was like for her?
to
Because
be honest,
because the contrast is would be there. She's dark, right?
yes,
Yes, and
yes.
just how she negotiated life back then.
Well, we talk about it, but it wasn't necessarily like a particular conversation or set of conversations where this was the topic. There are times she would tell me things that happened. There are times she would, remind me of things that happened. Now, this is an example. When I was younger, I really liked how pale I looked. Now, I've always been conceited. I love myself. I think I'm the absolute shit. I've always liked the way I am. I never really understood what the stare from people meant, but I knew what the stare onto myself meant. I admired myself, and I was on a strict regimen. So whenever I would deviate from it, it would show immediately in my skin.
What was your regimen like?
I had to stay out of the sun almost completely. And there was a salt diet. There was a way to treat my salts, then use it to cook for me.
What's a
And
salt diet?
well, it's not necessarily a salt diet, but and this is for all people with albinism or women who have given birth to children with albinism and don't know what to do when it comes to what they eat. Now, it's not particularly what we don't eat, it's just one spice, the salt. You need to reprocess your salt on coal in a clay pot before you use it to cook.
And if you don't?
You will have the dark spot. They would, yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's kind
That,
of reaction going on.
yes, that and then extreme exposure to the sun.
What is extreme for you in terms of minutes?
20 minutes is too much.
20 minutes is too much.
Yes. With the kind of sun we have these days, 20 minutes is too much.
What would start happening to you?
You would literally feel your skin burning. You would feel like the same way it would scorch if you touched a hot pot or something, but only you're feeling it all over wherever the sun is casted.
That must be painful.
It is painful.
Are there any other do's and don'ts that you had to learn the hard way?
The sun thing, sun thing, because every now and then you would feel, oh, it's not very sunny today. That is a trap. The moment, so far as you can see daylight, anything before 4 or 5 p.m., you're not safe.
Could you go out with an umbrella? Could that help?
Yes, but it has to be the thick type.
And black?
Anything that light can penetrate, not good enough.
Could you have worn clothing to cover your
Yes,
skin?
I usually do that. I have a lot of jackets, scarves, long sleeve clothes, hats, sunglasses. It's like a vampire's closet.
You're having fun with who you are.
Yes, there's no way out. There's nothing I could change. I've never really wanted to change anything. Even when I was made to feel not so great about it, because people would just say nasty things to you, sometimes. But I was like, you know what? I can't. There's no way to leave this body. There's no way to give up on it. There's no way to change it. You know, I can't tan. I can't even tan. So yeah.
And you have a sister who also
Yes.
lives with albinism.
Yes.
She's younger than you.
Yes.
Is her experience similar to yours, or things getting better?
Yes. Her experience is similar to mine. I remember 2, 3 years ago, we had to have the conversation where she finally came to you. She's like, you know what, people at school are mean. You know, they're saying nasty things. They're not being very nice. And I'm like, look, you're going to be out of there, and the same thing that was used to bully you today, I can promise you that is going to open doors for you if you don't give up on yourself. Because people can call you whatever they want today, but I can guarantee you that if you embrace yourself and take good care of yourself and put yourself, give the opportunities to yourself to do bigger things with yourself, and that will change. Yeah, you need to go above it. Yeah.
What impact did your birth have on your family, your immediate family?
I guess they gained a star.
One time. One time. Yeah. Mom, dad.
My mom passed last year.
Oh, so sorry.
You know. My dad is still around. Yeah.
Was she? What was her role in your life?
Oh, my mom. She was my mom, I suppose.
Yes.
She did everything in her power to, I suppose, be my mom, you know, including teaching me, reprimanding me when necessary, you know. She was there in whichever capacity she could be as my mom. And yeah.
Do you think she was kind of surprised or even shocked that she had not one but two children who were living with albinism?
Well, I wouldn't be able to speak on whether she was surprised or not.
Because how many are you in siblings?
We're three girls.
Three girls.
Yeah.
Okay. And two of you live with albinism.
Yes.
Okay. And the last one?
The last one is light skinned.
Okay.
She's not a person with albinism.
All right.
Yeah.
I know albinism has like a spectrum. It's not, you don't have one size fits all. Is that something people find hard to believe?
Yes, because they have, in their mind, a person with albinism is just a pale looking person, you know, with pale features. Some other thing that people think that we are is people just think we are blind.
They think you're blind.
Yes. Yes. So a lot of time, especially when people think I cannot decipher the language they're speaking, they're like, are you sure she can see? You know, and then I turn around and look at them. I'm like, I can see you. Yeah.
But is your vision impaired somewhat?
I am short-sighted to some extent.
Okay.
Now, this is not for every person with albinism. The paling of hair, for instance, also, and the degrees of paling of skin. Because some people with albinism just look like really light-skinned people, but it's in the hair. They have absolutely pale hair. Or they have like a ginger-ish, almost like a ginger type hair. There are just so many varieties, but people are just more focused on, or what comes into a lot of people's mind immediately you talk about people with albinism is pale-skinned, pale bat-skinned, blind people. I don't know why.
The myths, I guess.
The myth.
Are we improving in terms of breaking myths?
I think so. I think gradually we're getting there, but our work is not nearly done. Yeah.
So you're happy, you love yourself.
I do.
And you know you stand out. When did you, and you felt that you've belonged. When did you realize that you had a creative spark in you?
I was maybe 6 or 7 when I had my first acting role. I was casting in a church production as Potiphar's wife.
Potiphar is in the Old Testament.
Yes.
Joseph and all those people.
Joseph and all those people. I was a temptress.
You tempted Joseph.
I did.
What was that experience like on the stage?
It was fun. It was fun. It was honestly the most fun I thought I had, at that pretty much at that age. It was insane. I designed my own dress. You should see me directing my mother.
One time. What mommy do?
What could she do?
Take instructions. Okay. So in terms of the art, acting came first.
Yes.
Closely
acting
followed by
came.
the design, because you design your own outfit.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I would, me or my two elder cousins at the time and I were a girl dance group.
Okay.
So we were like a little Destiny's Child.
Yeah. At primary level. Okay. What was the music that you were choreographing to, man, at that time?
We this was in Lome, by the
Okay.
way. So we danced to Zouk.
Okay.
Zouk is a subgenre of reggaeton, like it's an
Yes.
Afro
Caribbean music. Yes.
music
Okay.
type sound.
All right.
Yes. So I think people know it here as Kizomba.
Yes.
Yes.
Very sensual kind of dance. Yes.
So that, and it was when Rihanna was hot, so we would do the pop on the replay. We did some Celine Dion. The eldest among us, shout outs to Theodora, she was the one very much in the music at the time. So my first stage, moments were with her. She introduced me to a lot of musicians, like circular musician at the time. Yeah.
So primary, and then in secondary school, what happened with the art?
By secondary school, I was very comfortable in the singing. I would sing everywhere I got the chance. I would sing to get out of punishments. I would.
Well, how does that work? How do you sing to get out of punishment?
So a senior punishes you to do something, right? Maybe to go like the furthest to go do something, But then a song they like.
So what, you negotiate with them?
Yeah, I do the song till they fall asleep, and I don't go the distance to go do whatever they want.
Where were you in boarding school?
I was in Akwemumai Senior High. This is on the way to Akosombo in Atimpoku. Sorry, is that Atimpoku? No, I think that's Mango
That
or
area,
something.
yeah. What was that like? What was the highlight of your experience there?
Oh, Saturdays for music programs, entertainment, and all that extra stuff. I was also part of the drama club from Form 2 to 3. Yeah.
And so you were kind of building your artistic vibe there.
Yes.
Favorite subject in school?
RME.
Okay, religious and moral education. Okay.
Yeah, because when I started grasping English, it was the first subject that I did good in. Yeah.
Okay, because you spoke French first.
Yes.
All right. Bon. Okay, and so this is happening in school. You are at that time. Are you thinking maybe I could make this a career?
I've always wanted to make this a career.
Okay.
I've always felt like every time I was on stage singing, performing, whether live or a cappella or anyway, it was just like a little step adding on to, the way to, I suppose, global stardom or something. Yeah.
And then you end up in the University of Ghana. What were your subjects then? And what was happening in terms of art?
So when I got in the university, so I did French and Spanish and political science. But after the first year, I let go of the political science and focused on the languages. I actually wanted French, Spanish, and Chinese.
Okay.
I honestly didn't care much for the politics. I like politics. I would have a political discussion. I just wasn't very excited about studying it.
Was Chinese available at that time?
Yes.
How come they didn't give it to you?
Because I already had 2 languages.
Who made that rule?
I don't know, but I suppose they don't pile on 3 because, for whatever reasons.
Okay.
But
do you regret not learning Chinese?
no, I don't. I don't. There's still time. There's still opportunity.
Are you still interested though?
Yes.
To learn Chinese?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm interested in learning way more languages. I can speak 5 now.
English,
but-
French, Spanish,
Yeah.
Ewe.
Ewe, Chi.
Chi,
Yeah.
and some small pidgin.
It's a small pidgin. Yes.
You just speak pidgin small.
Yeah, small.
Small. Yeah. So in terms of art, University of Ghana, were you in a band?
No. So when I went to university, rather, I went more into acting and modeling.
Okay.
And also I did more of Luhon. Well, at the time, Luhon was just a bracelets, exclusively bracelets brand. So it was called Grits Bracelets. We still, even at that time, we were bespoke. We were made to order. We are very conscious of like waste and, I've never really liked the idea of doing a lot of things and then letting it sit. I like to create a piece, individual pieces for people. Everyone buys jewelry for a different or specific occasion. And every piece we make, we like to have a little conversation with, the client, just to know, what colors you're working with, what's the occasion, if it's a gift, that way a little touch goes along just to signify or put a touch onto, what it is that you're buying this for.
Okay. And your jewelry brand is called Luhon.
Luhon.
Luhon means what?
Soul
in
in
Ebe.
Ebe, yeah.
Okay. Well, why did you choose that name?
It was meaningful. I wanted to change the business name from Grits Bracelet. I mean, Grits Bracelet was great. Grit is a strong word,
yeah.
yes. But I wanted something that resonated with my identity. I am an Ebe, yes.
So Luhon. So
Luhon.
you could have chosen any other word. Amegbeto. Why Luhon?
Yeah, because every design, a lot of our designs, if not everyone, is created out of pure inspiration. It's almost as if I conjure every piece. That could always come from the soul, or that could only come from your soul,
You talked about entry into the modeling side of things in University of Ghana.
Yes.
How did that resonate with you, especially in a field where it's, they have ideas of what beautiful should be in Ghana or in Africa, and you are completely different from that ideal. How did that work for you?
It worked great because in every space where something is glorified, the opposite also evokes certain emotion. Art is supposed to evoke emotion. Even if the emotion is, I don't like this, that's the point. Yeah. So whether I was the standard of beauty or not, representation was more my goal. To see not just myself doing something that I've always wanted to do, but to also be a person with albinism in this creative space where not so many, I didn't see a lot of like other people with albinism, especially in Ghana, in like the mainstream modeling or entertainment spaces.
And what kind of modeling were you doing? I understand there are different types.
Yeah, I was doing photo modeling. I was doing vixen.
What is vixen?
Video vixening.
Okay, so you're in videos.
Yes.
Okay, which videos?
So my
Blow
most
your horn small.
popular,
Blow your horn small.
my most popular at the time was RJZ's Bye Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, I was featured with a gentleman called Arnold. He still works with me. He's on my team currently. Yeah. So shouts to Henry. And Henry, the director, Henry Akron, I think, he casted me recently also for Kojo Black and Kelvin Boy's Excellent. Yes. I have been in the video with Teni Makanaki of Nigeria for Lanke, directed by Six. Six also directed my first music video for Lava Loca and Painting, where I was featured on Kimilist's song. Yeah. I have also done work with Amari and Molly on Sad Girls Love Money.
Do they?
They do.
What does money got to do with sadness?
Well, it makes us not so sad anymore.
I guess a sad girl.
I am a sad girl. Send me money.
Playing with us. Yeah. What does it take to be a video vixen? A good video vixen. What is a good video vixen?
Be ready to have fun. You are the muse in someone's art project. See it that way. Yeah, that's the difference between modeling and being a vixen. Modeling, you pose, maybe you just wear the clothes, you show them off, you do your thing. Maybe runway, but...
You did runway too?
Yes, I did a bit of runway.
Okay.
Oh, shout outs to Mr. KOD. I did do one of his
Rhythms on the runway.
Rhythms on the
okay,
runway.
you were there.
Yes.
Okay, what was that like?
Oh, it was great. It was great. It was the first time working with him. He had just launched a few sweat tops at the time, and I was one of his models to showcase that night. Yeah.
I hear that when you are modeling, you're not supposed to smile. Is it true?
It depends on the theme of the project.
So give me your model face if you did walk. I like it.
You know, because when you're walking, you have to, kind of swag it up,
Okay.
have some attitude, chets out,
And then when you're walking down the runway, what is going through your mind?
I am listening to the song playing, and I'm trying to walk to the beat and just feel fly. That's it.
Are you seeing the faces in the audience?
No.
You're not looking at them?
No, I'm not looking at the audience. I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all are watching.
That's enough.
Yeah. Let me show you something.
Have you had like a model fail? I mean, a stiletto heel breaks or something?
No.
Nothing crazy happened to you? No? How about video vixen? Any fails? You're careful.
Yeah.
Not to fail.
Not to fail.
So you enter the world of modeling. You're doing video vixen stuff, and first of all, just your name. You told me what your name. Abbla Unique. Yes.
Yes.
But on your Ghana card is what?
On my Ghana card is Antoinette Amenuji.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's break it down. Antoinette. Why did you get that name?
So I was baptized with Antoinette, Marie Antoinette.
The one who lost her head, the French queen.
Yes,
Louis XIV's wife.
Yes, the French queen who lost her head. Yes.
The people were suffering, and she says, "Oh, we don't have bread, eat cake." And they took her head off.
Cake, yeah. I mean, she might or might not have said that, but
that's the story.
She was distorting a lot of things in society at the time.
Okay.
Her head was gonna roll one way or the other.
One time.
Yeah.
Yours will stay on your head, on your neck. Yeah. So Antoinette.
Antoinette,
All
Marie
right.
Antoinette.
And then of course your dad's name is Amenuji.
Yes.
Okay. And when did you take the Abbla Unique identity?
Since junior high.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people just call me Unique. And even till now, when I'm introducing myself, I say, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Unique.
So it's your name and it's how you describe yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And Abbla is like Tuesday girl?
It's a Tuesday girl born in Ewe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it's working?
It is working.
I like the spelling of it. There's 2 B's.
Yes, because I'm extra.
You yummy me that too. Abbla, you yummy. You yummy me that. Obviously, your confidence is your superpower.
It is.
For those who don't have it and are desperate to be a bit more assertive, more confident, what kind of tips can you give them?
Keep promises to yourself.
Explain.
Yeah.
Explain.
Life is not always going to, be flowers or, but happiness or joy is a conscious choice on the daily. If you can keep one promise to yourself at a time, you will become confident because you would feel good in your skin. You feel like, yeah, I'm that person. I am, whoever your name is, yeah, I'm that, yeah.
Can you tell when somebody's trying to put you down?
I can't even register that anymore. How are you gonna put me down?
Or they're trying to kind of demean your achievements, trying to belittle?
No. My people celebrate me. You can't demean my achievements. I mean, people have tried. There's been times I even like, oh, so that's what you're trying to do. But, it doesn't really have the desired effect or the intended effect from whoever is trying to, pull me down. Because, I keep promises to myself.
What promise did you make today that you've kept? Apart from agreeing to be here.
On time.
Yes, on time.
I promised to rest. I'd been going back to back because of the show on Wednesday.
You have a show next Wednesday.
Yes, I have a show next Wednesday, the 12th of November.
12th, okay.
At the Woods. Yeah, gates open at 7 p.m. So just trying to get it together and, just to make sure that we all have a beautiful time. It's been, taking a bit more than I usually give a day. So yesterday I promised I would rest and, just take my time to get ready for this event. So.
Okay. I'm hanging with Abbla Unique. She's an artist. She's a jewelry designer. She's an actress. And before we continue the conversation, I'm taking a moment to ask you to just subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notification so you can get alerts when the next video pops up. Let's take it back to 2018.
All right.
VI. It's not Victoria Island. It's Vodafone Icons. Reality show, music, talent. Walk us through the decisions that took you to Vodafone Icons. Where did you see that? How did you hear about it?
Shout outs to my big sister, Manushka. She's always on the lookout for things,
You
man.
meet people like that all the time, looking for opportunities for you.
She's my biggest fan. She's my biggest push. Like she's the one person that has always believed me when I said I wanted to be a star, and she truly saw that, yeah, like if anybody can be a star, it's definitely you. So she would send me. I remember my first modeling gig, she booked it for me with Fela Kafui.
Nice.
Yes. So she's been, I don't know, instrumental in my still becoming stardom, or
Why did she do it?
because she loves me. Yeah, that's my big sister. That's my G.
So she tells you about VI.
Yeah. She tells me about it, and then I'm like, I'm not sure, like I kind of need to, work and be in school. And she's like, so what, you're just going to sit there with the voice? You're just going to sit there with
Okay, you were in school then? You were in school then?
I was in school.
Okay,
I was in
which year?
university. I was in the second year.
Okay, level 200.
Yes.
Okay.
And, she was like, well, if you're not going to register, I'm going to register you, by the way.
Manushka, wild girl. And she did.
I knew she was going to. So I was like, you know what, I'll register. I'll go for the audition, and shit, if they take me, be ready to vote. She was like, of course they're going to take you. Just go.
Nice one. So you go to the audition?
Yes,
Where?
I got the
Where?
audition. It was in Nima.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people were there?
I think there were 8 of us.
Okay.
That were selected.
What did you have to do in the audition?
I sang. I don't remember the song I did for the audition, but I remember the songs I did, on the show.
What did you do?
I did Love
Respond
on
by
the Brain.
singing a little, maybe the hooks of all of them,
Okay.
the choruses.
Oh.
So one song, song 1.
Okay, song 1, I remember well, Love on the Brain.
You have to sing it for me. Just a little bit of it.
Must be love on the brain, yeah. That's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but still does me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. It keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on a brain.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Another song.
I think I also did Beautiful by Asa.
I want to hear it now.
It goes like, beautiful, it's your name. Wonderful is what you are to me. It's you I see in my dream. And every day I pray for you. Queen of my life, you are so beautiful, mama. You're beautiful. Emi wa mama kan. Dalori yeah. Mama mi orojuri. Yeah, that is why I'm loving you. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh yeah, la 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 la. beautiful. Oh,
Akbar. More.
pleasure.
More. You didn't
You want
you
more?
didn't just sing 2 songs. I want the songs that you sang on the Vodafone
I did 2
Icons.
songs.
You did 2 songs.
I did 2 songs just now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what was the experience like for you?
It was great.
What did you learn?
I learned to be even more confident because when I left, I made it to the semifinal.
Nice.
Yes, and I was like, if I had been even more bold in my delivery,
You may have gotten to the final.
yes.
That year, who
So,
won?
I think I'm not
Or did-
Bongo.
okay. Or you didn't care. When you got out, then you forgot.
I didn't. I'm like, you know what? I got to the semifinal.
Yes.
I know what I'm gonna have to do better now. Nailed it. Next.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And how did the judges find you?
Oh, they found me great. It was Samini, Miss Na, and one other gentleman. Forgive me, Mr. I don't remember the third judge's name, but Miss Na, I love because she was. I discovered Miss Na on YFM. She was on the breakfast show at the time. Yeah, and I would listen every day on my way to school. If anything, that show kept me in line for my entire final year.
Nice.
Yeah, so I love Miss Na. I mean, the entire YFM team. Shout outs to them. They've been awesome.
I figured that in these reality competitions, normally it's the people who don't win who actually build their careers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get the people who didn't get the ultimate prize. They tend to kind of do well. I don't know. Have you noticed that as well? Like they try to push their careers.
Yeah, because you went there, you got the stage, and you left with knowing what didn't work. So you know now what to add. You didn't peak at that stage. Yeah.
Good. Awesome. And then how long was it between Vodafone Icons and then your first single? Icons was 2018.
My first single was 2022.
Is that
4 years.
Lova Loca?
Yes.
Okay. What was happening between 2018 and 2022?
After Vodafone Icons, I did 2 more music reality events.
Really? Which ones?
Yeah, 2 smaller ones.
Okay. Okay.
Shout outs to them. And I worked. I worked on Lujon. I worked
Your jewelry
on
business.
Yes, my jewelry business. I worked more in modeling and acting. And I also found a day job after I graduated.
What was that?
I did a lot of translations.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
French,
in
Spanish.
for corporations.
Yeah. What kind of document? Very technical? What field?
All fields. I translated documents. I sat in meetings and did verbal translations.
Okay. Simultaneous like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one group in French, one group in
Okay.
Spanish.
I want to hear it. Divide yourself into 2. Say something in Spanish, and then say something in French.
Okay, I can do French and English.
Okay, French and English. So I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to meet you.
Il dit qu'il est enchanté de vous avoir connu.
This business will be a very serious one.
Il dit que ce business va être très bien pour vous deux.
We're going to make a lot of money.
Et vous allez gagner beaucoup d'argent. Vous allez faire trop d'argent.
We're going to launch Abbla Unique to the whole world.
Nous allons pousser Abbla Unique pour le monde entier.
Take it or leave it.
Prenez-la ou pas. Just like that.
You loved it, the work?
Yes, I do. It was fun. It was fun. The money wasn't too bad,
Yeah,
for a
good.
little girl in her early 20s, I had enough of studio time. Shout outs to Mim Life Studios because I started recording, made my first records over there.
Where are they?
They are in Tema Community too.
You can send some business to them.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
shout outs to Mim Life.
Yeah.
Go to Mim Life Studios for the absolute best quality, just the guys are great. All the songs that I have out, if not all, my own singles anyway, are mixed, mastered, recorded in Mim Life Studios.
Why do you like that place?
Because they were so embracing. and loving, when I went there. I was introduced to them by PM Wache, the photographer. Shout outs to PM Wache. Yes, so he introduced me to Meme Life Records, and I became friends with the engineers, and session after session, I started writing. I recorded a few songs just for play, and then we started
The
recording for
project.
real.
Yeah. Did you go through a lot of musicians do a lot of backing vocals first before they do their own stuff? Did you do a lot of backing vocals or jingles?
No.
You didn't do any jingles?
No,
You went straight to your stuff.
I went right into writing on songs because the engineers, when we started working together, they just kind of gave me beats. I would be with them when they are putting the beats together. And Webby just did it. He would be like, you like it? Try writing something. It doesn't have to be the best thing. It doesn't have to be, we are not trying to find a hit. We're just trying to get you to start writing. So write anything you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your writing process?
Beat first, then lyrics, then recording.
Okay. Write or on phone?
It could be anything.
Okay.
Some of the songs I didn't even have to write them.
Who are like your musical heroes, singer-songwriters that you
I
you
love Rihanna down. Okay.
Sing one for me. Sing one Rihanna for me. One.
I just did.
Okay. Then who is number two? Who is number two?
Number two would be Bella Bello. She's not of our generation.
I know Bella
but
Bello.
I've always loved her music.
Angela Kidjo's mentor. She has a beautiful song. Blow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she died tragically.
Tragically.
Yeah, in an accident. Yeah. What do you love about Bella Bello?
Her voice is unique. She was instantly a mentor. When I heard her sing, I was like, yeah, I want to sing like that.
So Rihanna, Bella Bello. Is there number three somewhere?
Amare.
Okay.
I love Amma.
Why? Apart from it, you worked with her?
Yeah, as a video vixen
yes, yeah.
for Sad Girls Love Money. But before Sad Girls Love Money, I was a fan of her music. I discovered her on Akosia Hansen's show.
Yes.
Yes.
YFM.
YFM. It was I think it's called the Y Lounge. So every night she talks about a new artist. So I was listening to her one night, and it was about Amma had released her Passion Fruit Summer EP, and they were playing it on air. I'm like, who is this? And the way she sounded, I knew immediately. I was like, okay. I didn't care anymore that my sound was not high live or anything that sounded generically Ghanaian. Yes.
Is that like a critique you have of your music, that it doesn't sound?
In the past,
what would they say?
Like, okay, like this is not very marketable.
Who's telling you this?
Oh, a lot of people. Like a few years ago, when I was trying to get in the scene.
And is this business people telling you that it's not marketable, or
yes.
DJs, or who are they qualified to tell you this?
Well, people believe they are qualified to tell you what your sound is and how good it is or not, whether it works here or not. I mean, people did give me, their fair share of, even when I was doing covers, even when I didn't have originals, a lot of the comment was, you sound just like the artist. I'm like, isn't that supposed to be a good thing?
Good thing, yeah. You have to sound like somebody first, and then you
develop your own voice, Yeah, so there was a lot of that. But yeah, Amma definitely just like changed my mind. I was like, it doesn't matter. Wherever she sells her music, I'm going to find it and sell it there too.
One time. What would be your reaction if you opened your IG DMs tomorrow and there's a message from Amare saying, look, I want you to jump on this, my song?
Immediately.
No waiting.
For what?
You're on.
Yes.
You not go scream?
For?
You will scream first?
I'll keep it in. I'll compose myself.
Yeah. Maybe she's watching. Who knows?
Who knows? If you are, hi.
Listen, So the first single is
Lava
Lava
Loca.
Loca,
Yes.
meaning
Crazy lover.
crazy lover. You know a few?
Unfortunately, at the time, I did. I did. So Lava Loca is the women's song. Is the typical African women's song. We like money. We want it. We want people who give us that money. Uh, we want more people to give us the money. Yeah.
Sing it for me small. Sing something small for me.
So it goes like this. Uh, it costs a pretty penny to just look like this. Head to toe and keep it fresh like this. On a daily with a drip like this. You say I'm a goody guy, not your type, but here you are. You say you want to go on body. Baby, you've got no money. Would you tell me why you did follow me? Yeah. You say you want to go on body. Baby, where is your money? Tell me why you did follow me, yeah. God go vex if I dim my light in the name of love. Should I level down? What's your problem? It's okay if you can play this game, but they have me in pause. Don't be sanding my Gary up against my gloves, no, no. Oh, I'm trying to stay lit. I'm trying to stay cool. I'm trying to stay turned. Yeah, I'm trying to stay fly. I'm trying to stay good. I'm trying to stay warm. Oh, you say you've got love. How do I show love? It's just not enough. Yeah. You say you've got love. You say you've got love. It costs a pretty penny to just look like this. Head to toe and keep it fresh like this. On a daily with a drip like this. You say I'm a goody guy, not your type.
Nice.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm getting a private concert, man.
You are.
Abbla Unique. Love it. I love the texture of your voice.
We have even better for you on Wednesday, so
We are jamming there. So I love the beat. I love the music. Who's your guitarist, by the way? Julian.
Shout outs to Julian.
He's doing a good job. Good job.
Yes.
So this message is like, let me try and summarize it and see whether I'm making sense. So women who date people who have more money than them. Is that it? Okay. Is that the reality of life? Because you want the money.
Okay. Now, every time
Why don't they just work for their own money?
Well, that's the thing. I am a woman who works for my own money. A lot, if not all my girlfriends, even the ones married or involved with other people, still work, still, take care of themselves. But the point is the security, the added security provided. Yes. Unfortunately, we live in a capitalist world. And to some extent, your pockets guarantee your safety.
True.
Yeah. So in a world where there is femicide, there is, not enough feminine products to go around. There is, that poverty of feminine, hygiene products and, shortage of certain things. And even in places where there is an abundance of those products, there is a great percentage that is poorly made, not to standard, and it ends up causing more harm to the women than, but position yourself with someone who can guarantee a certain level of standard, a little higher than you are doing for yourself. Yeah, you have to be doing something for yourself, though. I do not go by the whole he's my sole provider. No, be a woman in your own standing, have your own thing going.
Does that put pressure on the men?
I don't think it should.
But the men should go and find their own level.
Well, everyone has their level. Yes, everyone has what they can do, and and the person that it's decent and acceptable to. The trick is to find that and align with it, and move on with that. Yes.
What was the reaction to this song and the message behind it?
Well, a lot of my male friends at the time were like, "What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?" I'm like, just.
They don't get money or what? So
I'm like,
the song they attacked them.
I'm like, are you feeling attacked?
Oh, Charlie, man, it's so far.
I'm like, are you feeling attacked?
So this one, you wrote this one for me. Them ball.
They're vexed, but I was like, look, if you really understand what I'm talking about, even as a man, you are going to take some pride in sheltering your woman from
course.
all these wickednesses of the world,
Yeah.
just because you can afford to do so.
Men for work hard and protect them.
Yes, it's a wicked world,
Yes,
unfortunately.
It is.
Yeah, so that's just what I am encouraging. Putting yourself in a secure, grounded place, as a woman, and seek that also in a partner. It does add to your elevation, your improvement of both you, whoever it is you are with. Your lives get better together.
And then what was the follow-up single to Lova Loca?
Okay, the follow-up single to Lova Loca's title is Mine. Yes.
Mine.
Yes.
M-I-N-E. Tonya.
Tonya. Yes. It's more of a celebration song. I know it's just my second release, but I had learned that it's good to celebrate your victory.
You know why I'm smiling?
Why?
I interviewed Fred Chambers, his music producer, sound engineer.
Yes, Mr. Fred.
Yes, and he says, man, he celebrates himself. Anytime he posts something, he puts his picture there, he celebrates himself.
Yes.
Doesn't wait for anybody to celebrate him. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just it. It's actually, I was dirt broke at the time. I was dirt broke at the time. So I had no business writing those lyrics, but I wrote them. I believed, I was like, wait, of all the things that are coming to me, like all the lyrics that I'm getting to this melody, is just like, this is the direction it's going in.
I want to hear it, Abbla. I'm still in my private concert space. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Mine. I want to hear mine. I want to hear mine.
Okay. Julian, let's do mine,
Okay. Yes, in case you just joined us, well, this is Abbla Unique, and she's giving me a private concert. And you're also welcome to eavesdrop. Mine, second single.
Second single. That I drift away, and I found myself better. Close my eyes, drift away, bring myself a better place. Saw the magic of money, and I'm not going back. Shot my ease from the lies, and you thought I couldn't do it without you. You see me balling without you. Oh, you won't believe her, you small brainer. Told you about you wouldn't believe it. You print your fears on me. You print your doubts on me. Oh, see me. Now see me bumping up. Now see me living large. Now see me getting mine. You're getting mine. Come on, now see me, yeah. Now see me bumping up. Now see me living large. Now see me getting mine.
I like it. I like that see me thing going on.
There's a part coming up that you're going to like even better.
Yes.
Yeah. Obena gogo sege yele Lisa see. But they don't know that I work harder. Gogo sege yele Lisa see. I don't say no. Gogo sege yele Lisa see. So I bust it wide and wind it down low. Gogo sege yele Lisa see. Obena gogo sege yele Lisa see. Cause you won't believe her, you small brainer. Told you about you wouldn't believe it. You bring your fears on me. Oh, you bring your doubts on me. Oh, baby, see me, yeah. Now see me bumping up. Yeah, see me living large. Now see me getting mine. They getting mine. Come on, now see me, yeah. Now see me bumping up. Now see me living large. Now see me getting mine. Ooh, I said I'd drift away. And I found myself better. So,
I love it.
That was mine.
I like it.
That was
I
mine.
like it. Great follow-up to Lova Loca.
Yeah.
I think it's a great one.
Yeah.
I can't wait for number 3.
A little story on mine.
Yes.
So I was telling you earlier about how the same thing that people use to bully you when you're younger or when they feel you're beneath them or something is the same thing that is gonna make you stand out and possibly open doors that you never saw coming. But that's only gonna happen when you don't give up on yourself.
That's it.
People are not going to treat you better than you treated yourself. Yeah.
It's like a motivational, inspirational,
Yes.
don't give up song.
You know?
Yeah.
But
Empowerment.
at the end of the day, they're going to say, oh, you did all of that. It's just because you have a fat ass. They'll be like, oh, Gogo Segel Asio, you know, like Gogo Segel Elisa Si, you know, Gogo Segel Elisa Si, you know. It's like now they get to be like, oh, it's just because, you know, you have a big nose. That's why the modeling agency took you. Oh, it's because you're super dark. That's why the movie industry took you.
Crazy.
Oh, it's because you have long legs. But that's what they used to call you, long legs figure.
Yes,
when you were,
and insult
you know,
you with it.
and insult you with
And now
it.
you're blowing with it and they are still talking.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do your thing. Yes, I like it. I like it. What kind of emotions do you want people to feel when they listen to your music?
I want them to remember that they are alive. I want them to be happy. I want them to have something to think about, even on the dance floor or, you know, wherever it is that they are turning up to my music. When they hear the message in it, you know, I hope it evokes positive thoughts, you know.
Nice, man. Earlier on, you spoke about featuring on rhythms on the runway.
On the runway.
Okay, with this gig.
Yeah.
And you've been featured in other campaigns. Within?
Yeah.
How did you get the Within gig? Your friend again? Your friend again? Matushka. Ibiam? Matushka. Ibiam? Charlie, we all need a Matushka, man. What's it her?
Manushka.
Manushka? I remixed her name. Go ahead.
Manushka.
She sounds Russian, man. Is she Russian?
No. She's French.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manushka. She got it for you?
It was through her, actually. So
Charlie.
the Falaba Kafui gig got me introduced to the twin photographers, Twins Don't Beg.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And then from Twins Don't Beg, I worked with Accra Mall, and then from Accra Mall to working with Woodine.
Tell me about Accra Mall. What? How did you work with
Accra
Accra Mall?
Mall Fashion Week.
Okay.
Modeling
Okay.
that year it was to model the brands that were in the mall.
Okay, so they put a runway in the mall?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, in the food court actually.
Okay.
It was rather glamorous.
How many girls on the stage?
Oh, I don't remember, but
Plenty.
there was a number of us.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember there was like they emptied out a whole store that was like the changing space, makeup and outfit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Woodin, how did the Woodin one come about?
Yeah, so after that, Fashion Week with Accra Mall, I think the next edition was a Woodin exclusive. So I was called again for.
And what you wore your clothes?
Yeah,
okay.
there was I think every year they do a new campaign, a new design campaign for the pieces, the fabrics that they bring out. And that year we did that for that.
And then Caveman watches.
Caveman watches. Shout outs to Mr. Anthony.
Yeah, man. He's doing great stuff.
Yes. He reached out to me. I mean, I was, after working with Woodine and Accra Mall, I was doing a lot of freelance modeling. So.
Like you represent yourself?
Yes.
So do you negotiate for yourself? Or
yes.
somebody
At the time, I did.
Okay. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm a good negotiator.
Prove it.
I can prove it to you.
Why not?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you want me to negotiate with you?
Prove that you're a good negotiator now. You prove that you're a good singer. You sang.
Yeah.
So let's
That's the
negotiate.
only thing I want to prove. I want to prove that I'm a good artist. I want to show off my artistry.
Yeah, but it's show business. You
I
just
know.
gave me the show.
Yeah.
The business side is the negotiation bit.
Sure.
So
I have people talking on my behalf,
Good.
though. Yeah, I have a good team.
nice.
Yeah.
Just wanted to establish that.
Yes.
You passed the test.
Yeah, I've passed the talking for myself time.
Yeah. What was
Yes.
that like? I mean, can you remember a time where you were cheated crazily when you were talking for
No.
yourself?
No.
No?
No.
Nobody swindled you out or underpaid you, and you found out that I was supposed to be getting 100%.
Oh yeah,
they gave me
someone
10.
did. Someone did.
Tell me.
Someone connected me to a gig and took 50% of my pay.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, what a greedy guy.
Hey.
Big guy.
Yeah.
When you find out,
Like a year later.
did you confront him?
No. I got paid twice as much.
Of course, he can never work with you
Yeah,
again.
yeah. And I was like, wait, why's this guy gone quiet? Like
50%.
yeah.
So, Caveman, how do you model? You model the watches?
Yes, I modeled the watches. I was a hand model.
So how does that work? So what?
Yeah,
He puts the watch.
he had a new collection.
Uh-huh.
I have done a lot of new collections with a
Yeah,
lot
you're a first woman, a first.
Yes, yes,
first
I'm
lady,
a,
first
yes,
lady.
I'm
We'll
a
call her
first lady.
Yeah.
I'm a first
So
lady.
what? You.
Yeah, so
How do
I
you
put
pose
on the
hands?
watch, I showed it off, I stroked my hair, I do my thing, just to show it off how lightweight, elegant,
Okay.
feminine it was, because it was a women's
Watch,
watch.
okay.
Yes, it
All
was
right.
really nice. It had this golden mesh, beautiful piece.
And you had a director telling you to do the poses and
Yeah,
things?
there was a photographer. It was all in studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about the French deal? What's the French deal?
The French deal, it's an Ivorian French company. They make bespoke leather pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were launching again a new collection of hats and leather pieces like trench coats, pants. Yeah, the hats were really cool. So
And you did the hats.
yes,
And
I did the hats and the suits. They had this checkered suits. Was really nice.
How does it work? Do they give you some of the stuff to take home?
Some brands do.
Okay.
Like Fela Kafui, for instance. I remember the second time working for her. Yeah, I think the first time I just forgot to go for my stuff. But yeah, the second time when she was relaunching the Beauty by Fela, I was part of the shoot again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Blacko is quite popular amongst young
Yes,
people. And you did some work with Blacko?
I did some work with Black
Nice one. Which one, man? What did you do with Blacko?
I did his song featuring Darko.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Always.
Yes.
Yes, the title is Always.
You were inside there?
Yes, I was in the video.
Oh, now I forgot to look at that video.
Yes,
again.
yes.
Okay. What's Blacko like on the set?
He's a guy man just like in his songs.
What be guy man? For people who don't know what guy man is.
Just the way he is lively, he's himself. Outside working on set, I've hung out with him at a party twice, hosted by him and his team, obviously. He just seemed like a chill guy. We interacted. We said hello, lovely to meet you. I gave him some Luhon pieces. Yeah.
Does he know you sing?
We didn't get to that.
Okay.
We didn't get to that. I just met him. I was like, hey, since he's the host,
Yes.
I don't go places empty-handed.
No.
So
Good.
when I was going, I took something, just gave. Even the first time I worked with him on the set of Always, he wore something from Luhon. Yeah.
Do you relish interacting with fans after a show? Is this something that you like?
Yeah, I do. I think they're cool. I think my fans are really cool, because they come out just for the experience,
Yes.
which is, what we are here to do, just to have fun. They meet me, we take pictures, and we go back home to work or whatever it is that they were doing, and we keep listening to the music. Yeah.
What was the most meaningful thing a fan has said to you or shared with you, or even the funniest thing that or the craziest stuff that craziest fun experience you've had?
I think the fun side of it is when I introduce new listeners, like when I'm in an Uber, I would play my songs for the Uber driver or
Of
the
course.
taxi guy.
I like that.
And
What, pen drive? Masa,
pen
play this.
drive,
I'm paying for
or
this ride.
if I
Play the music.
right, or if I could connect to the car
I think I
Bluetooth.
like that, you know?
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm an artist. I would like you to listen to my stuff. Some of them follow me instantly. Some of them like, oh, this is really cool. We just, have a vibe and
Really good.
keep it moving.
What are some of the other interesting ways you promote yourself? I like this
Yeah.
Uber thing. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
like
do
it.
actually.
Yeah.
I do a lot. Another thing is whenever I go out, really, I like showing off my music. I like showing off my art. I'm almost always wearing something from my own shop. I'm always telling people wherever I go, hey, nice to meet you. I'm an artist. I'm a jewelry designer. I'm out here just being a creative.
Are you wearing anything from your shop?
Yes, I am.
Show me.
This ring is from my shop.
What does it mean?
This is a shell. This is like
Like
a
from the
piece
sea?
of a shell. Yeah,
Okay.
a polished piece of a broken shell. Yeah. And this, it's a glass bead.
Glass bead.
Yes.
The bead made from glass.
Yes.
Okay.
It's made into a ring.
Okay.
That's still available on our shop now, and it will be available on the website.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm almost always wearing rings, earrings, or something made from Luhon. Yes.
Promote yourself now.
Yes.
Yeah,
I am the brand.
One time. Yeah, you're doing a good job of promoting yourself. So, I mean, you are intersecting this music, there's this jewelry, there's fashion, there's modeling. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
How do you balance all this stuff?
I just do it as they come. I found that my schedule cannot be too strict. Yeah. Jewelry has its season. Music has its season.
What season are we in now?
We are in music season now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And even now, if we are to take any pieces for wearable art or any pieces, usually we take 2 weeks to deliver, but in this period, it might take a month.
Yeah, because you're doing your music now. Okay.
Yeah. Or if it's something that we can put on pre-order for next year, yeah, because the first 4 months in the year, Luhon time. We put out new collection, new pieces. We do a lot of bespoke pieces, anything that, and we have a lot of private clients. This is what I love, and this is something I've always wanted to do. I just wanted to serve. That's what Luhon is, to serve in the beauty space, to add something to people's looks,
Did you start for men?
Yes.
Okay.
We do things for men, women, children, people of all ages, orientations. Get in our DM, tell us what you want, and within your budget, we can make something happen for you.
I'm thinking about the entertainment industry, and just from where you sit as an artist.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the industry? Is it inclusive enough? Is it progressive enough?
I think the industry is just open now. You have to support yourself until more people support you, in all senses of the statement. Yeah, because unlike a job where you work for 30 days and get a pay, over here you may work for 30 weeks, you may work for 30 years. So you need to support yourself until you are supported. And as I said before, people are not going to treat you better than you treat yourself. Yeah. So the industry may have its ways and, up and downs, but you need to be someone that, okay, this is the industry you want to work in. All right, stand in it. Do the work. If fame is the goal, let's hope and pray that fame comes, your way. If, you're just out here to do art, to be part of the industry, that's good too. I feel like a lot of time, creatives or artists, we wait for support.
I'm glad you said that because I don't know about you, but I get a lot of DMs, and people, just today, somebody says, I've been told that you are the guy who's going to help me. You know, immediately you are putting pressure on me. You know, you are the one who is going to have nobody. I come from a home, we don't have anything. You are the one, you know. And now you are saying, listen, support yourself until people come and people get to know you. Yeah. So, yeah, speak to those guys who are or girls who are thinking that, Charlie, it's all about support. And in Ghana, when you say support means money.
Yeah. Even if it's to come out to my show, let's say on Wednesday, you need transportation to get there. I need, you know, a bit of money to at least put everything together, you know. I've been working hard.
Yeah.
I've been working hard because music is not just something I want to do on the side, or it's not very important. I've been doing this, I've been singing since forever, and not singing for the fun of it, singing intentionally, performing intentionally, one stage at a time, small, big, medium, whichever, private, public. You call me, put a mic in my hand, I'll give you a show. And at the end, I take some money and go home.
Be so. That's it. Yes. You got to entertain, and I get paid.
I get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hanging, and I hope you're also enjoying it with Abbla Unique. And this is another call for you to subscribe if you haven't yet already. So we've looked at the artist, the jewelry designer, the actress. Let's explore the woman behind all of that. So when you are not on stage, in front of the camera, who are you? What do you do?
When I'm not in front of camera or in my art ways, I'm a big sister. I'm the firstborn of my mom. I have two younger sisters. I hang out with my cousins, my family members, my friends. I have a few girlfriends. I don't have a lot of friends like that, but I have my people that I check in on and I spend time with. Yeah, I'm just on the low.
And you are in an industry that is so like image focused, and you may end up, some people may end up bowing or buckling under the pressure. How do you keep sane and protect your peace and your mental health?
I mind my business. I very much intentionally mind the business that pays me and takes care of me. I work with people. I'm open for collaborations and everything, but I don't entertain anything that particularly isn't like involving me, like, which is not really my business pretty much. Yeah. I feel everyone has a calling. In your calling, there are things you're going to do. I want to execute the things that come with my calling, my talents, my life, you know, either in showbiz or just as a woman or whichever comes during the day. I want to be present in my life, and I try my best to be that way, so I don't, you know, get lost in, I would say, unnecessary drama. Yeah.
How do you deal with drama when it arrives?
I am not afraid of a conversation. If it's something to discuss, I will. If it's something to ignore together, I will too.
Simple.
Yeah.
Do you feel pressure to be like an advocate 100%, 247 all the time for people with albinism, for whatever other causes that you are passionate about?
I believe there is no greater advocacy than the way we live. So I may not be tweeting, marching, or doing anything loud, but I make sure that I live or do things in the day to day, or whenever the opportunity arises to convey that what is the word?
Opinion, position.
No, to convey the defending or, you know, whatever advocacy that I need to do, you know, because you can educate people. You can say, okay, this is what makes us different. That is what makes us different. We are this, we are that. But okay, let the people see you live your life. Your life is also advocacy on its own.
Okay.
Yeah, let them see that, okay, you do go everywhere. You eat anything. You live your life. You fall. You get up. You fall sick. You, excuse me to say, you fart. Live your life so that the people can experience a person with albinism.
So your life is the message.
Yes.
The way you live it is the message.
Yes, because the demystification of it is going to help. Your day-to-day life adds to, contributes to the message of you're human. Yeah, because these things happening to you are things that happen to people on the daily. Yeah.
What are the other causes that are very close to your heart?
Women's problems, women's topics, safety of women, protection of the girl child, education of the girl child, or children in general,
What did you think of the girl, the SHS girl, who had her beautiful locks chopped off because she was going to school?
That's rather unfair. That is unreasonable. I don't know why our system has upheld that rule. I had to cut my hair. My cousins had to cut their hair. The ones that didn't were very foreign presenting, or could provide a doctor's order that
Keep the locks on.
to keep their locks on, to keep their hair on. Yeah, and even then, it's almost as if the school is going to be very strict on even how you keep the hair. Yeah.
What's the fascination with hair? I mean, do you understand? You get it?
I think is deeper than we make it. Your hair is an extension of you. Yes, you clip your nails, but cutting your hair is different.
You think they should scrap the law, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
The Minister of Education said they will enforce it. It's about discipline.
What discipline? If anything, let me just say this. A lot of people think that when a girl has nothing on her physical to tend to, that's what's going to make her focused on what is deemed more important, like her education or just keeping to herself. When is the contrary? A woman who is taking care of herself is going to do better in other aspects of her life. It's not necessarily about don't cut your hair, cut your hair. No, it's about leaving the girl child to explore her femininity, her girlhood, and to take care of herself. Because you have women in their 20s who are struggling with their hair because they don't have the slightest clue what type of hair they have, how to keep their hair, just how to take care of their own hair, which is part of their body. But it's because their entire life, before maybe varsity, they just had it cut. Not because they had to, but the system just said, cut your hair. A woman that takes good care of herself is going to do better in other aspects of her life. It's not the other way around.
So the government should leave women's hair alone.
Yes. What does the government have to do with women's appearance? We have bigger fish to fry. The government has more serious things to take care of. There isn't enough laws protecting the girl's child. There is still a great problem of, hygiene products when it comes
Sanitary
to women.
pads, sanitary towels.
And all that. There's still problem with girl education, not girls' hair. I mean,
It's really close to your heart, man.
It is. I love women. I do. Like, we are wonderful creatures, and yeah, we should be left to flourish.
Yeah. And is it ironic that it's men who are making these rules for?
Yeah, it is ironic because they can't be half the people women are. Yeah, I think it's just, yeah, I wish you could be this bad, but you're not. So you have to make rules to.
Oh, okay, let's talk about battles now. I mean, are there any personal battles that you've had to overcome to help you evolve to the Abbla Unique that we see today?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Luhon has been closed down and reopened about 3 times now.
What was going on there?
First time, I kind of had to liquidate everything to pay my fees. The second time, it was just COVID. I had to shut it down.
What was that experience like for you, COVID?
I needed a break, honestly. The first month of lockdown, I was like, okay, thank God. I don't have no plans.
Where were you when COVID was happening?
I was in university. I was in Legon. When it started, I was like, yeah, let's go home and
It's
rest.
a welcome break. Eh? Did you catch COVID?
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
I didn't.
You knew people who did? Okay. You were spared.
Maybe my dad did, but that man would not agree to ever catching anything.
Well, how do you agree not to catch something? Is that strong?
He's that strong.
Okay.
Yeah, he's that strong. He's the type of person that thinks a little bit of coffee or something can cure malaria or something. Yeah, he's that. He's that.
What did you
strong.
think of your career?
At first, he wasn't in support of it at all.
What did he want you to be?
A lawyer, some office desk kind of job, not any type of. One thing for sure, he didn't want me to find myself in a position of struggling. Yeah, that's what he always said. Oh, I want you to get an office job so that your skin cannot take all that extra, get an office job. I'm like, okay, I it's not that I'm not going to get an office job. I don't have anything against the corporate world. I just know where I'm supposed to be, the things that I'm good at, and I want to cultivate those things. I want to make money from those things.
Is it hard being a musician in Ghana?
I wouldn't say it's hard, because maybe it is. Maybe in the general sense of things it is. But personally, I'm just enjoying the experience because this is something I've chosen to do. So even if it's not making sense or sometimes things are not adding up or working great, I'm like, okay, if it's not working right now, it means there's a date coming where it's going to work. So I'm just going to, I guess, wait for that date to come around, but this is something I've chosen to do. Being in the entertainment and art space has been a choice from before I could remember it. It's all been all I've ever wanted to be. I've never had any grand dreams of office jobs or anything super corporate. I've always wanted to be in the art and entertainment space. And with every opportunity that I got up till now, I did my best to, cultivate those talents and, opportunities in those spaces.
What did Mama want you to be?
A woman of God.
Like a soulful RME woman.
Yes.
Do you know why?
Why?
Why they laugh? It's because I'm laughing.
Yes, it's because you're...
Mommy wanted you to be an soulful.
Yeah, she wanted me to be someone strong in the house of the Lord. A pastor or something.
Okay. She told you that? She said she saw it in a dream or something?
Oh. She had so many dreams. Yeah.
What was your response when she laid out her vision for you?
Oh, well, I'm like, okay, I've heard you. Let's see what God can do. If my path leads me into that some way, somehow, then that's where it led me. But for now, it's led me to you. It's led me to this interview. So, yeah.
What did she make of your career? Considering that she wanted you to be a woman of God, man.
In the beginning, of course. Look, in the beginning, there was very little support from anyone who isn't like the cousins. The cousins were like, yeah, if that's what you want to do,
Go for it.
Yeah. But the more older people were like, yeah, no.
And your sisters? What did they think?
They love that they have a superstar
One
sister.
time, on TV, right? Singing and rap vibing and yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. If you look back at your life, is there one thing that you used to hide that now you celebrate?
No, I've always been rather celebratory of myself and my assets or my looks or whatever. Yeah.
Was there a time that you kind of just hated yourself and you wished you were different?
Yes. I wouldn't say I hated myself, but I wished I was different because I couldn't really handle the bullying, and the shunning and people just being weird. It was like in junior high, especially now learning the language, and it was a lot.
That was really tough, huh?
Yeah, it was. It was. But I wouldn't say I hated myself. No. Even then, I'd still look into the sunrise and sing, Yeah.
Was there somebody you used to confide in, like a friend or
yeah.
an adult? Who were the people who you talked to?
I had a best friend in junior high. She was actually my friend immediately when we met. Her name is Noeline. She's a twin, Noel and Noeline. We're still friends. Yeah. So we spoke a lot. I mean, it's junior high, it was, we were friends sometimes, not so close sometimes, but we were always friends. Yeah.
So when you felt that way, you just go and talk to her?
Yeah, I would talk to her.
What would she say?
She had a school mother at the time.
What's a school mother?
Well, it's a boarding house term, right? It's just like a senior who looks out for you and maybe shares her food and her resources with you, Yeah, so I think her name was Mavis, and then Mavis had a friend called Lillian, and then Lillian was more like my school mother, and yeah, it was. But yeah, it wasn't so isolating. Like I didn't have one single friend. No, I had, yeah. But everybody knew me though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you also become a school mother later on? I never quite understood that whole thing, man.
No.
Or school sister.
No.
My school father. My school mother.
No. I didn't have any school children.
I'm just curious. National service. What did you do?
I've done my national service.
Abbla. Let go.
I haven't done my national service.
Abbla, you owe the government.
Do I? Or does the government owe me?
Abbla, you for doing that.
I haven't done it yet. I was hot after school. I started looking for money.
You owe the national the service.
I was working before I graduated. Look, $6.99 was not $6.59. It was not it.
It sounds like the time, man. 1 minute to 7.
1 minute to 7.
6:59. That'll be the salary, the allowance. You're not interested.
That was like my transportation to work and back was twice that. I was like, you know what? Let me write them a letter. I'll come back later, when I have a car and I can actually do this from the happiness and benevolence of my heart to the government.
So have you written the letter yet?
Yeah, I kind of wrote it.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'll be back to do it next year. We've not got into next year yet.
Okay, recite that pledge and then I'll go negotiate for you so you don't do national service.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Damn, it looks like I'm going to have to do that.
I'm like, but you should just remember the song. If you remember the song, you can do the pledge. I promise on my honor.
What?
To be faithful.
There's a song?
There's a song. What were you guys learning in school? You can't sing the pledge?
I knew it back then. When we would march,
Yes.
we would come out to do the assembly thing.
Yeah.
I know I
It's a
did
song.
it, but
How about the anthem? Can you sing the anthem?
God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Bold to defend forever
the cause
of freedom
and
and
of
of right.
Fill our hearts with true honesty
Let's go.
and help us to
To
resist
resist
oppressors'
oppressors.
rule
With
all our will
and my forevermore. Hey, I know it about 40%.
You go do service. You go do service. Charlie, what have you learned? We're going to be ending this shortly. What have you learned from this whole journey? Actress, model, musician, entrepreneur, vixen. What have you learned? Key lessons.
To always be unapologetically myself. Because the days I tried to turn it down, tone it down, it didn't work out. Any spaces I went in feeling unsure of myself, I came out feeling like, yeah, no, you should have done like 120%, not 80. Never go underdressed, never feel like, oh, let me do less today. No. Every day is a party. Every day you show up. Every day, every stage, every opportunity you show up like God Himself sent you. Yeah.
I feel you on the never go out underdressed. Yesterday, I stepped out of my house, got to the office, and then I got a call. They said, you have 10 minutes to get to conference center to host a conference.
Yo.
And I closed at 7 p.m. from 9:30 in the morning.
Uh-oh.
But I was well dressed, so I was able to host it.
Yeah.
Yes, if I was wearing jeans, I'd have been in trouble. Yes.
Yeah.
Not to say that jeans is not good, but if it
yeah.
was blue jeans with faded
With
and
maybe some slides
it
or
no
something,
go
it
well.
wouldn't
It no
have.
go well.
Yeah.
So always look your best.
Always look your best. Always be sharp. Read. Learn about things. Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
What do you want? I spoke to a 94-year-old woman today, and she said the same thing. She said, be yourself. Just be yourself. What do you want your art to do for people? Whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's jewelry. Especially those who feel unseen. What do you want your art to do for them?
I want them to feel like even if you're not unseen, you still exist. And because you exist, everything you do is valid. So you're not necessarily always going to feel seen. Even I that walks out and everyone turns and stares at me, it does not mean they are seeing me. They are looking. You know, feeling seen is something else. But even when you don't feel seen, the fact that you exist in itself should be...
It's a win already, right?
Yes.
Yes, because you're alive.
Because you're alive. Yeah. And so far as we are alive, right, everything is valid because death is a promise. Yeah.
Yeah, which is always kept.
Yes. That promise, everyone is going to get the word. That word is never broken. But everything else is up to you.
When that promise came from your mom, where were you?
I was beside her. I was at the hospital. I was running up and down, bringing in whatever the doctors needed.
What was that like when she finally left?
It was relieving. It was a difficult end. They tried everything they could, you know. We like to think that when they are trying everything they could, it's just the doctors trying to resuscitate, but the person equally is in a lot of pain whilst they are trying to bring them back or keep them afloat or, you know, yeah.
What you miss most about Mama?
Oh, I miss her days of like just taking care of herself. Yeah. You know, it didn't matter what she was doing, how extensive or not. I just really liked those days. She wasn't doing anything for anybody but herself. Yeah. I wish she had more days like that where, you know, her life was just hers to live and explore. Yeah. And actually, it was one thing that, you know, stayed with me a lot. After the burial, when I came back and everything, I was like, damn. I couldn't have imagined that was what I was going to witness because I was just going to see her and then she was going to come back to Accra with me for a couple of days because I had just moved into my apartment and it was like good enough to kind of live in, you know, it was like a bit comfortable now. So like I couldn't wait for her to just come and experience, you know, a little couple of days with me where like it's just her chilling in the house, you know, nothing to do.
Challenge.
Yeah. So it was rather the unfortunate surprise or turn of events. Yeah.
May she rest in peace. If you could speak to Abbla, the primary school girl, or the JHS girl, the one who felt unsure and just was being bullied, what would you tell that Abbla?
I would say slap a bitch.
Full blast.
I would say don't let these people mess with you. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, you may not understand what they're saying, but come on, pick up your head. I would say own this place because you do. In the time I didn't see myself, I didn't see the power in my popularity. Yeah.
Finish the sentence. Light is.
Light is bright.
Art is.
What?
Art.
Art is soulful.
So when the lights fade and the music stops, what do you hope people to remember about Abbla Unique?
I hope they remember that she was life-loving. She validated herself as a human, period. Yeah, because before we are all in whatever categories and names we want to put on ourselves, we are human, and that's it.
How do you want to change Africa? How we see beauty, how we see difference, how we see power?
I'd like us to, how people study here, then go abroad.
Yes.
I'd rather like us to go study than come here.
That used to happen in the 40s, 50s, 60s. People study and then they come back.
Yeah.
They left 1 week, 1 month after their studies, they came to Ghana.
Yes. I would absolutely love for everyone in the diaspora and all the descendants of slaves and all the Africans everywhere else, just come back.
There's more space.
There's more space.
Continent big.
Yes, and whatever it is that you learned out there, okay, bring it back.
One time.
And educate your village, whatever small community you have around yourself. If it's your friend, okay, show them the ways of the Japanese. Okay, if it's just your co-workers, show them, oh, okay, you know what? Actually, in this place I went to live, there's such and such structure that is actually efficient. I learned this. We did that. And, implement the knowledge that you got from elsewhere. Because when people from elsewhere come here, it's for the knowledge they come for. It's for our practices, our ancient ways that we seem to be looking down on, that, they still find gold in and literally apply to machinery and everything.
I was at an AI conference yesterday at a conference center where I had to go impromptu. And the guy redefined AI in so many ways. One of them was ancestral intelligence. Yeah, it's not artificial, it's ancestral. We had knowledge here.
It's always been there. We just got on the frequency of it. We now are on the frequency of that.
Talking about the diaspora and travel and countries, do you have a favorite country apart from Ghana?
I love African countries. Anywhere I can be safe. And I say that simply because of this issue with people trying to hunt down people with albinism. But outside that, Africa is a beautiful place. Yeah.
What is freedom? Go ahead.
Especially if you can live in Accra or in Ghana. If you can live in Accra and Ghana, you can live anywhere in the world.
Accra we do.
Yeah.
What does freedom look like for you?
A lot of money.
They say it's the root of all evil.
Oh, no. Not over here.
Not here.
Not over here. No.
What is it?
Over here, it is the reason to rejoice. It is a reason for goodness. Yeah.
Abbla, what's your biggest dream right now? Musically, spiritually, personally? Big dreams. You can close your eyes. Dream. Big dreams.
Musically, I want to be on all the stages that matter, all the stages that are good stages. World stardom, global stardom is the goal. For Luhan, I want us to hopefully become a brand like Loewe. I like Loewe actually, or Schiaparelli, because of their. I like how they do bespoke. I like how they do wearable art. Yes.
Okay. What's your message for those children living with albinism who feel isolated, who are afraid to stand out, who don't have your confidence yet? Speak to them?
Hi, darling. Number one, you need to love every part of yourself first. You're not going to get anybody to like you, take care of you, or ride for you if you are internalizing the message of bullies, of people that are telling you you're not good enough. I can tell you you are better than a lot of people on a Sunday. You are better than you've ever imagined. You are absolutely better than any negative thing that could ever be thrown your way. You look different. And inside you may even be a different person, but people would only treat you the way you treat yourself. Love yourself, love on yourself. Don't worry too much about what other people are doing. Love yourself, take care of yourself, go to school, go to work, do whatever it is that you need to do to improve your life, and watch your reality, adjust. Don't listen too much to anything that does not make you feel good, honestly. A lot of people wouldn't know what is good if you hit them in the face. Yeah. A lot of people see gold and throw it away because it's not shiny and glistening. So you're perfect. You're not good enough. You are perfect, and believe that, and let the world experience a perfect you. So be yourself and let the world experience you. I love you. The world loves you. So love yourself.
And finally, Abbla Unique,
Hi.
how do you define legacy for yourself and all the creative women who come after you?
I think I'm going to leave this one for my fans to answer maybe in the next 10 years. Yeah, I want you and everyone to see what I've been able to do with the next 10. Then we can talk about legacy.
Okay. What's a musical interview without a musical performance? So here comes Senye by Bella Bello, which means in other My Destiny, performed by Abbla Unique. Enjoy.
Senye diva kwa diva oreka kweli nam diva nena fako nam Senye aoyam Senye oko enyenye bang bang oko enyenye agbe oko enyenye jiji oko enyenye lohan Senye trova megajo mega blemudio oh say Thank you.
It was lovely talking to you.
It's absolutely good talking to you.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Good luck with the show. I'll be
Thank
there,
you.
God willing.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
And that's our conversation with Antoinette Amanuji, aka Abbla Unique, artist, jewelry designer, actress, former model, creative. And if you haven't subscribed yet, look at Wonder. What are you doing? Do it now. And let's see you in the comments. My name is Kafui Day.